Other stories behind the headlines. But first here, the art world is buzzing about a young painter from Australia. Her works are being exhibited all over the world, selling for thousands of dollars. Did we mention she's young? 5 years old. Charlie Daggett is in London with more on this child prodigy. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jeff. If you've ever seen a work of art and thought, my 5-year-old could do that, in this case, you'd be right. But instead of sticking it on your refrigerator like I do, this little girl's family has already raked in more than 6 figures and counting. A pint-sized Picasso, a mini Monet, maybe Salvador Dali. Well, call her what you want, but 5-year-old Alida Andre is already making a name for herself in the art world.
Welcome for you to come to my space. Hurrah!
Her work has been shown in galleries in London and New York and sells for upwards of $25,000. We caught up with her at home with her parents in Australia via Skype. And what does it feel like to be such a superstar?
More great than I can say.
When you start painting, do you have an idea of what you want it to look like?
When I pick up a paint, sometimes I just stop picking up that paint, and then I pick up another rainbow paint. And then when the painting's finished, I think, wow, perfect. That's what I think.
Perfect is a word art curator Peter Gagliardi might use too.
She's an artist that's able to put it all together in a very mature fashion, in a way that you would expect from someone who had graduated from a very good school and someone who was very talented, even at a very much older age.
Really?
Definitely.
Critics say her parents must have a heavy hand in her art, maybe literally. Her father, also an artist, has posted video of Alida painting pieces from empty canvas to completion to prove them wrong.
That's finished.
There's no education, no understanding of art history or of art movements, no intimidation. So here she is, completely and utterly innocent, just with an innocent eye almost, coming to a canvas.
So is her artwork a sound investment? Well, Alida thinks so. Why would I like to have a painting of yours up in my house?
Because it's beautiful.
It's that simple, which goes to prove that sometimes making a masterpiece really is child's play. It is worth noting that Alida's big break came when her paintings were selected for an exhibition here in London. Now, the judges had no idea how old she was. By the way, that was back when she was the ripe old age of 2. Jeff?
Wow. All right, Charlie Daggett, thanks very much. We're joined now by John Turan of the Crown Art Gallery here in New York City. John, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you make of these works?
They're pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me of an artist named San Francis. And, I think, at this age, she's got some potential.
Okay. Where should she go from here?
Well, she's got to have consumers keep buying her stuff. That's the only way the price keeps going up.
Does that say more about the consumer or the artist behind the consumption?
Well, the consumer makes the market. So what happens is the more she sells, the hotter she gets, and the prices keep going up.
You deal in this business.
Yes.
Do you expect the price to climb for what she's producing?
At this age, it's interesting. She definitely, at 5. As she gets older, we don't know.
It becomes less of a novelty the older she gets, so the painting has to get better.
Yes.
Okay. Picasso once said there are no child prodigies in painting. There may be in music, but not in painting. You believe that?
Yes, 100%.
Why is that?
Because Picasso had a vision. He knew. You've seen his work, detailed, but also was crazy too.
Right.
He did all kinds of crazy.
But why is that though? Why can you not achieve that level at a young age? You just need to have the practice over years, if not decades.
Well, you definitely need the practice, but I think it's all in your mind.
When you think about art today, modern art, it's very conceptual
Yes.
in general. And you have a 5-year-old producing modern art, potentially not with the same ability to conceive of the backdrop as a more, an older
Yes.
artist. So when you look at that value, how does that shake out in your view?
Well, it all comes back to the consumer. That's who sets the value. You know, you come to our gallery in downtown Soho, you'll see a Warhol, Picasso, Chagall, Miro, stuff that sells for thousands,
Millions.
Yeah, millions.
Well, that's for the originals. We're talking just prints.
Without talking too seriously about this, by the way, no reason not to encourage parents to encourage their kids to paint, right?
100% no.
No matter what they're
because you don't know if you have a hidden talent.
Yeah.
Make mommy and daddy very rich.
Yes.
Right.
Just kidding.
Jack enjoys drawing all over the counters, which is interesting. Turan, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Lonnie, our former